You come to the United States at 16 to San Francisco.
Mm.
What makes you want to be part of the U.S. military?
So since I was a kid, I wanted to be a doctor in the Army. I didn't speak any English. I'm an immigrant from an African family, and I was put in ESL school. So at 17, I'm like, I have all the energy in the world. This is the right time. This is the best military in the world. And so I went on to join during my second year of college.
Did you finish in 4 years and then you came out, or how long did you stay in?
I stayed in for 8 years.
Why?
The way we lead in the military is like not only do we lead by example, but we care so deeply about the well-being of our soldiers. That connection that I had with them, I couldn't necessarily see myself letting go of that.
So why didn't you go 12, 15, stay for 20?
I was medically retired.
What happened?
I had a few deployments and I've had some injuries that happened during combat. I've also lost a few of my buddies. And 8 years in, I was dwindling, like health-wise. I wasn't necessarily taking good care of myself. So I ended up realizing that and made the decision to take care of myself. And that ended with a retirement.
So when you decide to medically retire, you come back to the U.S., do you say, okay, I'm going to go get a job, or what was your next plan?
My transition was that one day I was in uniform in the same shop. The next day I showed up as a civilian. That helped a lot with avoiding some issues that might have, come up if I didn't have such easy or planned transition.
So what are some of the issues that do come up for your friends that don't have
Sure.
such easy transitions?
Most veterans get out. 80% of them don't have any plans, end up unemployed, then take an additional 12 months to even figure out what to do next. And to give you context, like over 200,000 veterans exit the military every single year.
Right.
So 80% of those 200,000 don't have any plans, end up unemployed.
So when they are unemployed, what are they going through? What are they living through?
Hell, right? A lot of the main causes do stem from mental issues and just being in a dark space and lack of support. Some of these issues also stem from financial stability, being able to take care of your family. And those are critical times for veterans who struggle with PTSD, TBI, or other issues.
What do you wish was there to prevent that?
Opportunities, faster, with easier access to get them back on their feet.
Well, what is VetsinTech able to do? Is it about placement? Is it about kind of creating a pipeline where these companies can draw from? What do you do to get these veterans jobs?
At VetsinTech, we train around 1,000 veterans and military spouses a year in technical skills through our VetsinTech Academy. And we have a tech coalition that consists of over 45 tech giants, including IBM, Boeing, Meta, Salesforce, also JP Morgan and others. And then we have the entrepreneurship side, which is another major area of focus for us because 49% of post-World War II veterans went on to start businesses. Post 9/11, or as we call it, millennial veterans, pursue entrepreneurship at 4.9%.
49% of post-World War II veterans
Yep.
started businesses.
Yep, versus 4.9 right now. Millennial veterans at 4.9.
What are the challenges that they're facing?
In our interviews with veterans and military spouses, access to capital has been the number one issue. In June, we did the first venture capital summit because in order to have that access to capital, you have to have some representation in the venture capital space. It's important to note that your average veteran who leaves at 22, though that might seem young, this average veteran comes with leadership skills. I think at the very minimum, we can use that.
How do you make sure that veterans have or a better idea of their financial health, especially when they're coming out into a wide open world?
There is absolutely a need for a collaboration between all key stakeholders, including government entities, nonprofits, and private sector, to provide unique niche education on financial literacy, financial health for veterans. We as veterans have so much to tap into in terms of benefits, but because lack of education in the space, we don't. We can only really make impact and change through collaboration.
For more content on veterans and work, visit workingnation.com.